Namaskar, good evening, good morning, good night, whenever you're watching this video. So before this, all my videos on this channel has been restricted to the spectrum of songs and podcasts, but today I'm going to talk about something very specific and something very much necessary in the modern India to make India the dream India, what we imagine India to be by 2047 on our 100th year of independence. So I'm quite sure that all of you watching this video, has watched the movie Three Idiots, consisting of Amir Khan, Kareena Kapoor, Sharman Joshi, R. Madhavan, and a lot many superstars, mega film stars. It has conveyed a lot of messages, one of them being कामयाबी के पीछे मत भागो, काम करते रहो और कामयाबी और पैसा झक मार के तुम्हारे पीछे भागेगा. And also it has talked about the pressure on the students during the college life and during the school life in the Indian education system, and which needs to be changed. It talked about a person which was a fictional character in the movie called Phungsuk Wangdu. A person who was portrayed in the movie as a science freak who loves science and who loves to teach young children science in the way they can understand and not in the very, very ancient, bookish way. Now, this character of Phungsuk Wangdu took its inspiration from a real life character, a real life living person in Ladakh, whose name is Sonam Wangchuk Sir. So, Sir Sonam Wangchuk is one of the running leaders of the students' educational and cultural movement of Ladakh, where the youngsters of Ladakh and surrounding areas and even other parts of India are taught to conserve their mother nature, are taught to think about the world and to think about the future by uses in a more environmental way, where the environment is not destroyed. They emphasize the SECMOL, the Students' Educational and Cultural Movement of Ladakh, under the leadership of Sir Sonam Wangchuk, emphasizes on the use of biodegradable wastes, the use of excretory wastes for farming. It emphasizes on artificial glaciers and a lot more such things like water conservation, growing more and more trees, conserving the land of Ladakh, and prevent natural calamities from happening, unlike Kedarnath and Joshimath. Today they are facing a big problem. The people of Ladakh have demanded for Ladakh to be included in the Schedule 6 of the Indian Constitution. Now, in simple words, the Schedule 6 of the Indian Constitution consists of such areas containing a tribal population over a certain percentage. And in these areas, included in the Schedule 6 of the Constitution, buying of land by people outside the area is not very much permissible and restricted to a certain extent. And this is the only thing which they have been demanding maybe for 10 to 12 years by now. During the 2019 general elections, they were promised by the various political leaders and maybe some of the leading party there that this is going to be implemented and Ladakh is going to be included in the Schedule 6 of the Indian Constitution as soon as the 2019 general elections happen. But nothing happened. After that, the Ladakh Hill Council elections, the same thing was promised, and it was even included in the party manifestos and the election manifestos of a lot of political parties there, but again, Ladakh was not included in Schedule 6 of the Indian Constitution. Now, why this demand is taking place? Let me make it clear. The one and only reason, maybe, for which this demand is taking place is to prevent the extreme industrialization of Ladakh. I've been to Ladakh, and there are beautiful villages like Zanskar, Nubra Valley, and a lot more. Now, a lot of these villages are facing water crisis, and the people of these villages are becoming climate refugees. This is unfortunate. This is not to happen in a beautiful place with beautiful and very peaceful people like Ladakh and the Ladakhian people of every religion and every section and anything, like without any discrimination. This needs to change. Even without any sort of very much industrialization taking place in Ladakh, if there is a water crisis in Ladakh, then just imagine if extreme industrialization, if extreme and a lot more hotels are started to be built in Ladakh and a lot of industries started to be taking place in Ladakh, then what is going to happen? The daily, the average use of water for an urban household is around 250 liters. But the amount available for Ladakh and the people of Ladakh, the amount of water available to be used is a lot less compared to that. Maybe 10 times less. Even maybe 20 times. I request the authorities to kindly include Ladakh in the Schedule 6 of the Indian Constitution and prevent this unfortunate and very much unwanted calamity from happening. Because we are Indians, हम सब भारतीय हैं और हम लोग गर्व अनुभव करते हैं उसके लिए. Even Sonam Wangchuk Sir is. Sonam Wangchuk Sir is a very proud Indian. Every Ladakhian, every people of Ladakh, every person of Ladakh is a very proud Indian. And I'm sure the government of India knows that, the authorities sitting there know that very well. And I have very much trust over the government during, for this issue, and I'm very much pretty sure that they're never going to do something which is going to cause harm of the people of India foremost and the people of Ladakh. And with this, I also request the very young but very promising and very much determined Member of Parliament from Ladakh, Sering ji, kindly see to this matter and get it solved. Once again, a proud Indian from the land of West Bengal and a proud Ladakh visitor who loves Ladakh, who loves every part of India. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Bharat Mata ki Jai.